Well, also that comes with the London to Peterborough. Well, it doesn't come with, you can buy it with it, but it's kind of a good addition. Well, it's debatable, but the class 321 is finally in the game, and it does come with the London to. It doesn't come with it, but you can buy it for it, and yeah, it's in the game. The class 321 in the first Capital Connect livery. Unfortunately, though, we're doing a little scenario which is from Welwyn Garden City to London. King's Cross. So obviously starting at Welwyn Garden City, raise your doors to allow passengers on board. You'll be proceeding to London King's Cross, but earlier delays may affect your progress. So basically here it is. Here is there's a class 365 leaving, but here is the class 321. What am I saying 4? Yeah, it's here. It's in the game finally. I think it was one of the most requested metro. It was kind of one of the most requested kind of metro locomotives for this line and for like most of the British networks and whatever. But anyway, let's just open most of these doors. One of the bad things. Let's just start with the bad things. What the hell is with the door sounds? They basically taken it off the 1938 stock that runs on the Isle of Wight. I don't get why the hell they've done that. Just put the reversing forward. Okay, so we're controlling the brake from there. Everything's good. We will turn the wipers once we go on. But I don't get the doors. And do you hear that? That's not the sound of those doors. That's bad. Sorry, that's a really bad point. Okay, driver, time to depart. Next, we're calling at Hatfield. Be careful, there are several days running. And also I'm using the RailDriver cam again. I saw in the last video that the camera kind of dropped a bit during the video, which I didn't realise, so I'm really sorry for that up front right now. I'm telling you guys, hopefully it won't. I've kind of made it more secure this time, so it'll definitely not kind of drop and go wonky and whatever. But anyway, let's see if this. I don't think I've calibrated it for this, but I don't know why it doesn't. Okay, let's go into the cab. Let's just see what's what with this. Okay, that's interesting. So the controls for the RailDriver actually don't seem to work. So let's see if the wipers work. Okay, the wiper works. And there's a high-speed service. Let's just try and change that to 8. Okay, that's really interesting. That's emergency. Okay. This should be working right now. I don't get why. Interesting. A little weird. Maybe it doesn't really. Let's. Okay, so it works with the Okay, it works with the. Okay, so the only problem I'm having right now with the RailDriver is that it doesn't want to work for this. It doesn't want to work for that. This basically just doesn't work for the accelerating part. It does work. It does work for the brake though, which is a little annoying. But we'll kind of have to work with that for now, which is really annoying. I'm really sorry, guys, but for now, it doesn't work. I don't know why. I think I need to. I've been saying I need to calibrate it, but I don't know why it doesn't work. It should work. I think I tried it out last time. It worked perfectly. But anyway, we're on the way. We're in the class 321 on the London to Peterborough route. And yeah, I already started with a negative point about the the class 321 is obviously the sounds of the doors. I really do not like them, and the way that they've just copied the sound off the 1938 stock, if anyone spotted that, is just, I think that's just really cheating people and really just cheating the fan base, because we obviously expect good quality stuff from Rail Simulator because they obviously make such a good game, and obviously the DLC should be high quality because you're paying quite a lot of money for it. But I'm really shocked that they've just kind of imported a lot of sounds from oh wow, look at that moss on the track. I do need to slow down a little bit. Okay, that's fine. But I'm really annoyed that they've kind of just imported sounds. It's just and the whole sound of the train is basically like the class 455. That's basically it. No, this accelerator won't work for me. So all I'm just gonna have is all I'm just gonna use is the brake for now. So at least you get to see something in the RailDriver cam. You get to see me use the brake. I can use all the... oh, did I slightly maybe move it? I'm sorry. But you get to see the brake anyway. That's good. I'm sorry about that though. I don't know why the accelerator thing doesn't want to work, but you know, things happen. But I can use all of the other stuff, like the opening the doors and stuff, and I can use the brake. So not all is lost. And I hate how you can hear like other trains, like other AI trains, when they kind of open and close their doors. Right, let's try and get into the station nicely. I think when I drove on this, I think I did this scenario by myself, but the platform isn't long enough on the station. So even if I go into the emergency, see, I'll show you guys right now once I open the doors. But if we just go and just look around, actually let's just go into the free camera. The platform isn't long enough. I don't get. These are really small little things. Like, okay, sure. I overround it a little bit, but this whole carriage cannot fit in there, and there's literally we've kind of gone a full carriage out, and it doesn't fit in there. And I did try and fit it before. No, that's not going to work. We're just going to have to use the keyboard. Sorry about that. But yeah, a little bit annoyed that they're still having like little issues of platform lengths and stuff, which I find is really annoying for a game like that's been around for quite some time. Just, I don't know. It's just weird that they still have that kind of problem. But anyway, everything's alright, even though I can't use my accelerator. I can still use my brake, can still use my reverser, and still use like the wipers, headlights. I can use the alerter still. I can use the sander, pantograph, and I can use all these keys at the bottom. So the only thing that's not working is the throttle. It's really annoying. Damn it. Actually, to come to think of it now, I think I did have a kind of have a problem with it when I first played it, because I kind of first played it with the keyboard, but I still had the RailDriver in it, plugged in, so I kind of fucked up maybe by using the keyboard but having the controls kind of in full throttle or something. So maybe that might be an issue or something like that. I don't know. But it's annoying now. I basically have to use the keyboard in conjunction with the brake of this to kind of make the RailDriver cam a bit more in use. But yeah, so enough ranting about this train. I've said kind of like the bad kind of things. Good things is that it is pretty detailed overall. it looks good, it looks relevant, it looks like the actual train in real life. Obviously, I've seen some comments around on the internet saying how they could have done a better job with maybe making it look a little, the paint on the train look a little more older, because they're not really that new. Which I kind of had to agree with a little bit with that. That was kind of a good thing to say in some sense, because obviously not all trains are new from the get-go. Like, this train is not new. This train's quite, these class 321s are quite old, and this train in real life didn't probably see the eyes to a new coat of a paint of, like, say that it got its first Capital Collect livery I'm using more of my words here, what am I doing? But it got the kind of livery change quite far along its career, like its lifespan. It didn't get it straight away where the whole train would look new. So I get why people are saying, oh, they should have just made it look a little older, because why are you going to make the train look like it's like spanking new when it clearly isn't? And I kind of do agree with that. But I think it looks good. I'm happy how it looks like. And there is a passenger view. But let's be honest, this is another bad thing. This is how far I can go left. And that's, so I can only be, I'm restricted to this window, which is quite high up, and I can't turn left anymore. A little annoying, a little unrealistic, and a little bit kind of sad that how, like, on other passenger views you have more of a kind of you have a more a kind of more 360 view of the carriage, while with this train you just have kind of basically maybe 0 to 45 degrees of the carriage, which is annoying. And you can't, there's no alternative viewing. Like, say in the cab here, you kind of go left and right, and there is a side wiper if you wanted to know. Actually, I think I'll turn it on. You go down here and you just, there you go, turn it on like that, and it's there. But right now we need to slow this bitch down. Right. Potter's Bar. Still don't have a good fact for it. There we go. There we go. There we go. See, it sounds like the 1938 stop. Why? Those sound like underground doors. This is a flipping overland train, and those doors in real life close slower, they open slower, they don't slam open. Oh, that's just one of the things I just don't like. I'm sorry, but I don't like it. And I hope people agree with me on that, because they are annoying. And oh, look at this. Still the bug where they don't open all along the platform. Rail Simulator, you honestly, if I was employed at Rail Simulator, there would be some huge changes. I would tell them about all of these mini little quality of life changes they can basically make to the game. And I know you guys watching have to agree with me on some of these things. I don't get, like, why, a good example of what I just showed you. Why the hell are trains still not allowed to open their doors at some platforms where you're clearly on the platform, but the doors don't open? Like there was like 3 or 4 carriages that didn't have their doors open. Why? Why is that still a problem? Why haven't we cleared this? Maybe it's a bug or something in the coding. Why haven't they corrected it so that all the doors open? I don't know. It is annoying, and I hope they fix it. That's all I can say. I hope they fix it. I hope they that someone has mentioned it, maybe in their offices, or maybe people have written in to written. Oh my god, what am I saying? Written in to say, like, you know, that there is a problem. There are a few bugs, or there's a few things that you could change to make our gaming experience of your game a little better. And still, I find it, I'm really sorry guys that the throttle doesn't work, because it's kind of pointless me showing you a RailDriver cam if what I'm doing is really braking. And I can sound the horn. I can do a two-tone horn, just to give me a sec. There we go, and we're in the tunnel, we get a little echo. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. We could do some flybys, I think that'd be good. There we go, we can leave it on flyby a little bit, give us some flybys of the train to see how it is. It's good. Oh yeah, and then it goes into the tunnel and then we can't do flybys. But I think we'll be able to do a flyby off this station. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's cut up the flybys a bit now. But tell me, feel free to tell me in the comments down below, what do you think of this train? If any of you guys have it, like, what are your opinions of it? Because I know my opinions are are laid out pretty solid in this video that I've already said about them. So just tell me your comments on what you think about the train. What do you like? What you dislike? Or even if you don't have it, maybe say what you've seen in this video that you maybe like or maybe don't like. Just, you know, keep the comments alive. Keep it on fire. But this is pretty much a fast service that we're doing right now. It's not really, there's not many stops. We're only going to stop now at Finsbury Park, and then we're just basically gone to King's Cross. I do another two-tone horn. I like it. Oh yeah. We need to calibrate this, I think. Really annoying that it doesn't work. Maybe it's something inside that's kind of a bit jiggly and it doesn't want to... I don't know. I'll see after this video. Or maybe it's just this train. I don't know. Some trains act funny with the RailDriver, some don't. Some are perfectly fine. So, you know, can be those kind of things. Oh, high-speed train. They still can't get the branding rights from East Coast to put the logos on, while they can easily get it from like Southern Eastern, First Capital. They can get from them. They can't get it from Southwest. That's a little weird. Southwest trains, they can't get it from Southwest trains. They can't get it from Northern Rail and stuff like that. Like, I really don't understand why they can't. Like, probably there is some like copyright issues and stuff like that, and obviously maybe... Oh, damn, I thought that was the... See, me touching this this brake thing, I'm thinking this is the accelerator, but while it's not. So I was just like, oh, I need to maybe lower the accelerator, and then I kind of like, oh yeah, but the accelerator doesn't work, so there's no point in me doing this because this doesn't do anything. But you know, it's all cool. I still have a brake that works. And we're 3.5 miles to Finsbury Park. You can change there for... Oh, we're speeding a little bit. Finsbury Park, you can change there for the Piccadilly and the Victoria line. Oh, I bet that takes so long. And you can change it for like others kind of... No, you can only change it for these kind of national rail services. And also I think... well, as I was talking in the other video, I used to go on this line, but I went on it when it was Wagon Rail, not when it was First Capital Connect. And those were the kind of good old days of trains. Wagon Rail. It's such a cool name. Wagon. It's great. No, the accelerator doesn't want to work. Basically now we're just like cruising. No accelerating power, we're just kind of letting the train roll, as they say. Give it a little horn. I'm getting some AWS action. 2 yellows, we should start maybe slowing down a little bit. We'll see what the next signal tells us to do, and then we'll take it from there. Is that a double? Yeah, that's a double yellow, it's fine. But we do have to kind of slow down now a little bit. And that's the AWS for the speed getting lowered. We're now entering Finsbury Park soon. About half a mile to go. We're getting reduced to 30 because of the changing track, going onto the slow line branch. We don't want to get in the way of faster trains. Basically what it's trying to tell us. And we're entering Finsbury Park Platform 1. Right. Class 365 down on our right. These platforms are pretty long, which is good. Yeah, look how long these platforms are. But I think maybe they're to accommodate 12-car trains, pretty much. There we go. Let's just slow that down. Oh my god! That slamming of the doors just sounds so wrong. It just doesn't feel right. I'm so certain that that's not how it does in real life, and I know it is because those doors close and open very slowly. You press the button to open them, and they kind of like have this kind of the hydraulics of the door kind of like let out this kind of slow burst of air, not like that where it just goes boom and just slams to the side like on underground trains, on old underground trains. But yeah, I'm just really annoyed with that. I think that's probably my worst thing about this train, that the doors, like really, why do you jeopardize the kind of door sounds? Like, why did they even use the sounds from the 1938 stock? I don't get that. Like, why? Was it someone in the office thinking, we need to do something here. I don't want to go out and record a sound of how the actual Class 312 doors sound. I'm gonna use something from our previous existing stock in the game. Now, okay, that's fair enough. Maybe they don't have enough money or something to send someone out to get a recording or whatever, or maybe they're not allowed to use recording. I don't know. But let's look at it like this. What is probably the closest sounding door to this train in the game is probably the class 455, and pretty much they copied all the other sounds from the class 455, so why couldn't they just be like, you know, let's copy the door sounds, because they probably sound as real to the class 455 as the sounds that we gave the motors and stuff. So, you know, why couldn't we do that? Instead they take the sounds of a underground train. Not good. Not good at all. Not good. Oh yeah, we're going up this little ramp, which is really cool. Quite a vertical climb for a train, to be honest. And we're going now into the tunnels. We're going to be then descending down to King's Cross Station. In the tunnels. In the tunnels we go. I mean, we haven't even been given clearance to... We haven't even been given clearance to a platform yet. I'm just gonna... Because of the gradient, I'm just like on the brake a little bit. Yeah, there we go, there's our yellow. And again, we're passing underneath the Eurostar and the high-speed 1 service. All good. Ah, there we go. We've been allocated platform 9. Let's keep it going. We need to now lower down to 15. Slowly but surely. Right. There we go. Accelerate a little bit. You don't want to go too slow, we don't have all day. That should be fine. Nice and surely into King's Cross. Oh my god. Keep rolling, we keep rolling into over 16. And in we go. In we go, it's nice and easy. Hopefully we'll have enough platform room for the whole train, hopefully. I'm going a little slow, but there's no point of speeding up anymore. I don't think we'll have space for the whole train, but and don't want to hit the buffer. There we go. Let's take a look. Everything seems to be fine at this end. Oh, what happened to our lights? I don't know what happened to our lights. So like there's no. Oh, actually, I think we made it pretty good. Let's just open the doors and see what's what. Well, the last coach didn't make it quite, but we're physically we're on the platform. As you can see, it's still flat, so it's good. We made it. That is quite good, and King's Cross Station is hectic as ever. Let's just go into free cam. Okay, well done, driver. You have successfully completed all the tasks. Let's just pan around. Ooh. Yep, King's Cross is pretty big. And yeah, well, we made it, guys. Exit out of here. Oh, I got a badge and I probably... What did I get? Oh, I got silver. no gold for me today. But thank you guys for watching. I hope the RailDriver cam was really good this time. I hope it didn't tilt out of place or whatever, because I can't really tell when I'm recording in the game if it's tilted or whatever. But I'm sorry that the acceleration didn't work on the train, but at least the brake did, and I had to use the keyboard. So I'm really sorry about that. But I hope you enjoyed the video at least. And tell me in the comments about what you think about the class 321 and any other suggestions for a video that you want me to do. And yeah, like and favorite if you want to, share with your friends if you think they'll be interested in something like this. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe so you can keep up to date with my videos. And you guys have been great, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.